Welcome to the second day of May. It's a Monday, 2022. Your Day Weather Podcast brought to you by Cowboy State Daily, Wyoming's news authority. Check them out at cowboystatenewsdaily.com or check them out on their Facebook page. Well, there's good news. May is off to a cool, wet start. Now, this is good news for most people. Now, there's been some rumblings and complaining that some folks just want it to get warm and stay warm and the wind to go away. But we need cool, wet weather this time of year, especially it's dry and droughty as it's been in many areas. So May is going to start off to some of your liking, some of you won't. But the cool, wet start to May will pay dividends later. Cool and wet conditions today, especially in eastern Colorado, Nebraska especially, parts of southern and central and southeastern Wyoming, with a system that came in last night. The next system arrives late Tuesday into Wednesday. It's got a bit more of a southerly track like the one currently moving through. So there's going to be more precipitation coming for many of you and getting a little bit further south. Nice warm up coming Thursday and Friday. What'll be nice about the end of the week is we're going to have a couple of days of going to the 60s and 70s. So that will make a couple of folks be a little bit nicer to the weatherman with warmer temperatures. But Mother's Day weekend, boy, the weatherman's in trouble again. Because Mother's Day's weekend looks, the best way I could describe Mother's Day weekend is unsettled, especially on Mother's Day Sunday with another West Coast system coming our way. So there's quite a bit going on here over the next 7 to 10 days. The radar this morning shows a really good swath. When I mean good, a nice swath of moderate to heavy precipitation in this area right here. This is a very, very dry area. Now, parts of Nebraska did get some really good rain on Friday and into Saturday. They're getting more rain again. But where we really were dry was right here. Now, we need a lot more, but that was good. We also saw some heavier showers and thunderstorms get along I-70 and even into southeastern Colorado late yesterday afternoon and evening. So this low that's situated right here will head off to the east, and these areas will continue to get wet. Here's our next storm system right there moving into the Pacific Northwest coast. So here's today's storm moving into northwest Kansas this afternoon. The next system is diving right behind it, and then you can see this bigger wave right here. This is the same pattern we've been in for the last several weeks. The breeding ground up here of storms and fronts continues to spit out these systems about every 2 days. So they're just going to keep on coming. By Wednesday morning, it doesn't look like a terribly strong storm, and it won't be, but a slow moving area of low pressure moving through Colorado and southern Wyoming will bring rain, mountain snow, areas of thunderstorms and areas of rain and snow showers on the plains. There's going to be some snow falling, maybe getting down to the higher elevations of Interstate 80. So folks traveling Interstate 80 Tuesday night and Wednesday, you need to kind of pay attention. There might be some wet snow accumulations along those higher stretches while a cool wet pattern develops on the plains. This is classic May right here, where you get these type of storm systems to move through slowly. Then as we get on into Thursday, you can see that from Wednesday morning to Thursday morning, it's a slow mover, and that's what you want to see. But encroaching from the west coast, here comes the next system. Precipitation, this is through Thursday. So through Thursday, you can see a nice stretch here of badly needed precipitation, especially in this area right here that really, really needs it down here as well. Would love to see these systems get a little bit further south into New Mexico and Arizona. Don't see that quite yet, but the areas that have been getting wet will continue to get wet in those northern areas, drying out a bit in the Dakotas and eastern Montana. Then look at the snowfall. This is what I wanted to highlight. This area right here, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning along I-80, watch out for that. Travelers, could be a few problems there. This other snow on the plains is just the wet snow that sticks to the grassy areas and the cold surfaces. By Saturday, by noon Saturday, there's a frontal system coming in. That's going to start to trigger showers and thunderstorms Saturday. Now, ahead of this front, we are going to see a nice warm-up coming for Friday and into the day on Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, and part of Saturday is actually going to be quite warm. But this next system is going to dive in, and as you can really see, look what happens. This is by Sunday afternoon. We've got a deep Great Basin low coming on in. Now, whether or not this turns into a really organized storm, we'll just have to see. But what it looks like is after a warm-up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, a big cool down Mother's Day Sunday, areas of rain, snow, and thunder. We'll take a day or two to sort out Mother's Day weekend forecast, but right now, Not looking like barbecue weather for Mother's Day Sunday, maybe Saturday, but Sunday we'll have to keep an eye on it as we go ahead into the next few days. A quick update on Wyoming Snowpack. The rain and snow continued in northeastern Wyoming Friday and Friday night and the Saturday morning. And look at the turn of events in the last 5 weeks that's happened with those snowpack conditions in north central and northeastern areas of Wyoming. A lot of blue and green is something good to see on the map as we wrap up and get to the tail end of the water season. Have yourself a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.